You know, every now and then you stumble across something on the internet that is just so wonderfully bizarre, so perfectly weird that you just have to figure out what's going on. So today, we're going to do just that. We're going to dive deep into a very strange piece of digital media.
Okay, so this is it. This is our main piece of evidence. The phrase, elephant trumpets beret. Just let that sit for a second. What does that even mean? It's almost beautiful in how wrong it is. This is the thread we're going to pull on to unravel a really fascinating little mystery.
So, where do you think a phrase like that comes from? Some experimental novel? A secret coded message? Well, nope. It's from the auto-generated transcript of a YouTube video for toddlers. You know the kind. Just a simple video meant to teach little kids what sounds animals make. And that's where things get really interesting. How do you go from "the dog says woof" to, well, to this?
All right, so to really understand the crazy parts, we first have to look at the parts that actually make sense. Before this whole thing went completely sideways, the video was, believe it or not, doing exactly what it was supposed to.
And if you look at the beginning, everything seems totally normal. I mean, it's all correct. The bear goes growl, the dolphin goes click click, bird goes tweet tweet. It's all checking out. The video starts off as a completely standard, pretty accurate little educational tool for kids.
So you see the pattern here, right? It's simple, it's logical, it's repetitive. Animal, then the sound that animal makes. This predictable structure is super important because it's the very foundation that is about to get smashed into a million pieces. And here we go. This is the moment where our investigation takes a very sharp, very weird turn. After setting up that nice logical pattern, the transcript just breaks. Let's look at the evidence.
So right after elephant trumpets, the transcript just adds this word, beret. A beret, the hat. It's our first piece of truly nonsensical data. It has absolutely no connection to an elephant, or a sound, or anything. It's just there. And believe me, it gets weirder. A little later, the transcript claims that a snake goes yes, not hiss, a simple affirmative yes. A very polite snake, I guess, but a very, very incorrect one. Then we have the pigeon. Now the transcript says the pigeon goes cuckoo. Okay, not as wild as a snake, but still wrong. Pigeons coo. Cuckoos say cuckoo. It feels like a near miss, another glitch from a system that seems to be getting more and more confused as it goes along.
But this one might be the best of all. Eggshell opens correct. What is that? That's not an animal sound. It sounds like a status update from a piece of software. It's like a line of code just leaked right into the middle of this toddler video. For me, this is the smoking gun.
So this all leads us to the big question, right? What is actually going on here? Is this a prank? Is it just a bunch of hilarious typos? Or is it a sign of something much, much stranger?
Okay, time to put all the evidence together and look at the most likely theories. We're going full-on detective mode to try and solve the mystery of these gibberish-speaking animals. So I think we have three main suspects. First, maybe it's just human error. A tired video editor making some really odd typos. Second, maybe it's a really bad machine translation from another language. And third, and this is the one that feels right, it's a fully automated process for making content that's just gone haywire.
Now, before we go further, we have to talk about something called a content farm. These are basically operations that just pump out huge numbers of low-quality videos as fast as they can. The goal isn't to educate anybody, it's to grab views by targeting keywords like animals for kids so they can make money from ads. And that context is key here.
So, let's compare those theories. Could a person have messed this up so badly? I mean, one typo like cuckoo instead of coo, sure, maybe. But beret, or the snake saying yes, and especially eggshell opens correct, that doesn't feel like a human mistake. It feels like a machine breaking. The automated generation theory, on the other hand, explains all of this perfectly.
And this is where all the clues just click into place. The word beret could easily be a weird word association from a confused AI. Yes sounds exactly like a default placeholder in a spreadsheet that accidentally got published. And eggshell opens correct? I mean, come on, that's the machine literally describing what it's doing. All of this points to one thing: a cheap, automated system with zero human oversight.
So, okay, we figured out the what and the how, but the bigger question is, so what? Why should we care about a weird YouTube transcript for little kids? Because this isn't just a funny mistake, it's a symptom. It's a little peek behind the curtain into this giant, invisible world of content that isn't being made to entertain or educate people. It's being made to please the algorithms that run these platforms.
And this really shows you what the priorities are. The educational value here? Basically zero. The quality control? It doesn't exist. The only thing that matters is the algorithmic appeal, using the right keywords to get in front of eyeballs, whether the content actually makes sense or not.
So, in the end, this completely bizarre transcript is way more than just a laugh. It's a perfect little case study. It's like a weird digital fossil that shows us the surreal, nonsensical things that get created when we let automated systems run wild.
And that kind of leaves us with one last big question to chew on. When we're swimming in an ocean of content made by machines for machines, and a video where a snake says yes can still be seen as a success, what does the word correct even mean anymore?